Well, Phil Weber is the consummate box maker, and there's an exhibit traveling around with boxes, and it's got one of his boxes. And again, the more you look at his boxes, the more there is to it. You think, well, it's just ebony, and yes, it is ebony, but then it's holly that he's used. It looks like ebony, and it's a great contrast. And then if you look again, you see, he's inlaid it with little dots of silver and little stringing, and all of these details. Obviously, as he said, very influenced by Art Deco, and he got the award for the booth, and the booth just echoed what he was trying to do with the work. It's Art Deco in design with the vertical slats, and that's echoed in his work, which uses the same designs.
The work was intricate, and the space was not overwhelming. And so you were really able, and he didn't have a lot of pieces, but what he had was so choice and so choicely laid out. And the other thing that I pointed out during the award presentation is that he was very, very sensitive about how to light his booth. And a lot of the makers really missed the mark and had lighting that was very competitive within the booth.
Distracting.
Very, very distracting, and he did a masterful job of centering the lighting overhead and beaming it onto the walls in a really, really successful way.
Also, the way in which he exhibited the work made it very accessible. Even though there were small miniature boxes, you could, respond to each one individually and really examine them. And as Oscar said, his love of Art Deco was very present in the total installation with the two rounded elements on either side of his shelves. And as a whole, the booth had a very inviting presentation. You wanted to walk into it.
You wanted to walk into it, I thought, because it felt like a home environment, not like an exhibit hall.